One thing that's intrigued me about George Tucker is he has this passion for writing.
George Tucker is a detention officer at the Imperial Regional Detention Facility in Calexico, California. He's worked at the facility since it opened in 2014.
He's such a joy to have here because he's very positive, and I think you see that in his stories.
George is an author, a writer of children's books, 8 of them to be exact. They comprise a series featuring a group of 4 characters from diverse backgrounds that he's dubbed the Cannery Kids. George not only writes the stories, but he also creates the illustrations.
I'm not a full-time writer, just a little bit every day, but 1 paragraph today and 2 paragraphs tomorrow. You know, it comes and it'll be completed. So the stories are short, 7 to 9 chapters. They're not long stories.
So it's interesting, that dynamic of the cultural diversity that he utilizes in his stories, and the simplicity of the stories that make it easy for kids to understand, and yet exciting at the same time.
As with many authors, George initially struggled with not getting his completed works published. And then one day, a coworker noticed his discouragement.
And she said, Officer Tucker, what's wrong with you? And I said, nothing. You know, we say nothing, but on the inside there's turmoil, right? And then eventually I told her, I said, you know, I'm done writing, I'm done with the Cannery Kids, I'm done trying, I'm done researching, I'm just done. She said, are you done because you want to be done? Or why did you even do this to begin with, right? If you would stick with why you did this to begin with, then you should always be good.
It was the right thing George needed to hear at the right time. Since then, he's seen his dreams come true as his books have become published and available to the public. And the help from Imperial co-workers doesn't stop there. Some of them become inspirations for new stories. Officer Joshua Riley became the namesake of a character, but with a twist.
He says, it's going to be a girl, she's going to be Irish, right? And so he and I just started brainstorming one time. We were working together. And she's gonna be skinny, right? She's gonna have red hair. And so we came up with the idea of her. And so I told Riley, I said, you're gonna be now narrator Riley in all of my stories.
Officer Riley is quite proud of his contribution to George's books, and he's not alone in feeling such pride in George's accomplishments.
Yeah, I definitely think the facility has an element of pride, or takes an element of pride in what he's doing. I think whether it's him in his stories, or it's some of our other staff that do community service activities, I think it's definitely a reflection of the type of community and the type of team that we have within Imperial.
Big dreams are possible. Imagination is everything. It really is.